Trying to hit on a woman by telling her how unattractive you find other types of women, that is telling a bigger woman how ugly you think skinny women are or vice versa. Bragging about fights or going to jail. Literally no one cares. Can I brag about all the fights I've avoided? Definitely cooler than bragging about the ones you've been in. I had a boyfriend once tell me how he had sex at an early age, like 12, and in a very aren't you impressed sort of fashion. I thought it was a little gross and asked how he got into the situation. He then told me that it was a party or some sort of get together and he had sex with a girl he thought that was cute and it turned out to be his cousin. We broke up soon after and I haven't talked to him in years. Spoiler, the party was actually a reunion. Sweet home Alabama. Claiming to be an alpha or putting other people down. Trashing other people is just lame. There's 100 conversations we could have and you wanna talk about the waitress's weight. And the alpha bullshit is, to borrow a phrase, beta as fuck. Showing people intimate photos you received from girls who trusted you. It's cheap and despicable as fuck. As a guy, I also don't want to see pictures of your girlfriend naked. It puts me in an uncomfortable position. In fact, I don't even want to see a closed picture if you're simultaneously trying to get affirmation that she's hot. Maybe tell me something not superficial about her instead. Bragging about your sex life. I don't want to know how many girls want you. It literally does nothing for me except think you maybe are kinda a tool to girls. Just usually makes me wary as feel like I'll be another notch on his belt and he has low standards and will have a higher chance of having STDs. When guys have pictures of them holding large sums of money in their Tinder profile. The second I see someone caressing a wad of $20 bills, my vagina disappears into a black hole. Frowning or looking alpha in pictures. Nearly every dating site picture has a guy, backwards baseball cap, sternly looking at camera. Sunglasses optional. I want to date someone who is friendly and can smile. Some of us look more like an axe murderer when we smile. I'll try to smile with my teeth and people will tell me it looks like I'm a serial killer. That's because each tooth looks like it came from a different person. Calling other men unmasculine because they don't like a certain hobby / movie / music / TV. Nothing says insecure more than this to me. In fact, I find it more masculine to just like what you like regardless of others' opinions on the matter. Dicks. Never in my life have I ever asked for one or even wanted to receive one, yet men hand them out like business cards. Please stop comparing us to other women, even if it's meant to compliment us. It's not a compliment for me if you need to push someone else down while saying it. FYI. Usually the girls I see here are so shallow and stupid. Insert possible rant about the way they dress and the things they supposedly enjoy. Maybe drop the word or bitch somewhere, but you. All I hear at that point is basically, I hate women, but I want sex. So I fake that you're an exception. Getting aggressive towards people, that's not impressive or manly. It's scary as fuck. Bragging about how much they can drink. No thank you. I dealt with my addiction problem in my early 20s. Don't wanna go down that road again. From recent experience, how much they party or did party in their past. I don't party at all, and I have nothing against people who do, but I don't wanna hear about all the times you got wasted in high school. Talking shit about all your crazy ex-girlfriends. Either you have strikingly bad taste or they probably weren't the problem. Being too cool to do anything. It shows you're vulnerable and self-conscious, and you don't have an ounce of real confidence. Way more attracted to a man who isn't afraid to laugh at himself opposed to one that is at it, not just dancing. Literally anything that puts you out of your comfort zone. Also thanks for the silver wow. Those guys who follow the predatory pickup artist crap, who do stuff like compliment by insulting you, or just all around be alpha or chads or something stupid. I met a guy who thought and acted like this once. My favorite line he said was married women are the hardest to score, but they're the best, and tried his hardest to sleep with me too, and didn't stop trying. When he found out I'm gay, said that oh yeah, I've screwed some lesbians too. Absolute mind cancer. How drunk you got, or how well you understand women. I once had a guy I had been talking to for a week tell me that if I ended things, it would be the worst mistake of my life because of how much potential he had. I was 18, he was 20. Got the mistake of my life out of the way early, I guess. That throat thing, where they go overboard trying to bring up phlegm and spit on the pavement. It's disgusting honestly. Helicopters. I can't stress this enough. Spinning your dick in circles does nothing for us. Posting better statuses about women on social media. Yes, we notice. Whoever hurt you, I'm sorry she did that, but complaining about how women ain't shit bitches ain't shit hoes, ain't loyal on social media is going to push the very kind of woman you hope to meet away. Reckless driving. Every date I've ever been on where a guy has come to pick me up, he has f***ing sped way over the speed limit and did that ouchie one arm leaning on the window the other on the wheel thing. Are you trying to f***ing kill me? WTF. Constant flirting. Yeah, I mean, it's cute and all, but I would also like to have a conversation without you commenting on me. I just want a decent conversation, and you're here flirting. Yeah, I know what I'm getting at. Your cologne. Jesus Christ, spray the lightest mist in front of you and step through it once before you dress. That is all you need. Stop f***ing dousing yourself in it. You don't smell good, and you are choking everyone around you with the obnoxious scent and triggering my migraines. Riding motorcycles without proper protective gear, and no, a bandana does not count. Saying they don't order girly drinks. Instead of making them look manly, it just makes them look insecure. If you like the way something tastes, just order it instead of puffing your chest and expecting a gold star. There's better ways to start a conversation than that. Getting aggressive at people, especially at service people, because they make less / are doing a student job. When I see a guy act like an asshole like this toward service people, my opinion of them immediately drops. Instead of coming across as cool, it shows a lack of empathy toward others. I really don't like when guys are so insistent on paying on the first date. I'm someone who hates being in debt to people, and having the guy pay makes me feel like I owe him something at the end of the night. Even if that's not the case, it shifts the power balance and that makes me uncomfortable. I guess what I'm saying is it's always nice to offer, but if she says no, then just deal with your shit and split the check. It doesn't make you less of a man. Guys who refuse to do something because they perceive it to be a shot against their masculinity. For example, refusing to admit whether they think another male would be considered as attractive or not, cause they ain't gay. No one was thinking that. It doesn't make you sound tough, just insecure and lame in my opinion. Pushing boundaries. If I say I don't want to satisfy your fetish, or send you nudes, or talk about your naked body, etc. over whatever online tool we're using to interact, then I don't. I was literally asked by a guy I know to change my personality, just so I could satisfy his fetish. I'm happily married, not to him, and he knows it. Negging. There is nothing remotely attractive about emotional manipulation. Not doing, or just hiding, things that are considered girly, sharing feelings or thoughts, admitting they want to see a chick flick, getting a mani or pedi or facial or something without being forced to. In my experience, lot of people say they want guys to show their emotions more, but don't actually want to deal with what those feelings are. Not to mention that you have this entire confidence is sexy trope going around. What I do know is that in a lot of situations where guys do show their emotions, it's more or less an extremely filtered version of it, or it's very specific scenarios where it is socially acceptable to show emotion. That is loss of family basically. I hate smooth talking. It sounds super fake. And if you're actually fairly good at it, that just means you've been practicing talking the panties off the ladies for a while. It's really no win. I hate the tough guy talk. If I had have been there, yeah, I bet you would have. And lastly, I hate the I'm such a sensitive misunderstood nice guy. Creepy. Aggression. I have been in a few abusive relationships, emotional, physical and sexual. Even just a guy saying he wants to beat the shit out of someone scares the fuck out of me. Assuming that because they're the guy, they're automatically better at things than women, like working out, video games, cars, guns, careers, etc. Edit. Guys, I'm not saying these things aren't dominated by men. We all know they are, that's why guys make the assumption. What I'm saying is that if you start a conversation with a woman and she mentions she plays video games or works on cars, if you make her feel like she needs to prove that she knows what she is talking about, don't be surprised if she gets turned off. A lot of guys want to be the authority, and when the woman has proved herself, they'll give their blessing. It doesn't make you look cool. If we look up to you, it's because of your credentials, not because you're a guy. Bragging about getting away with doing something illegal. My ex used to boast about his tactics to hide drugs from cops, stating how dumb they are. In these moments I would cringe and wish I could disappear. The relationship clearly didn't last, and I'm so glad he's an ex. Loud ass cars. That is just annoying and makes you seem like an asshole. When guys brag to other guys about how much facial hair they can grow, and then start making fun of the one guy in the group who can't.